Welcome back and thank you for staying with us, and a warm welcome to those who've just joined us. This is All Angles on eNCA. Now, the Nelson Mandela Bay Municipality has been facing critical water shortages for some time now. Currently, dam levels are at just 12%. In an effort to save every drop of water, the municipality has intensified its efforts to remove alien vegetation. The alien trees are said to consume between 20 to 100 litres of water per tree, depending on its age and size. For more on this, we are joined by Mamela Ndamase. She's the spokesperson at the Nelson Mandela Bay Municipality. Thank you very much for your time, Mamela, here on eNCA. Just firstly, have you already started the project of removing all alien vegetation?
Good morning, Maseko, and good morning to your viewers. Yes, it's an ongoing project that we have already started. The difference now is that we are really intensifying the project, mainly focusing on the priority areas, which are the Churchill Dam and Impofu Dam. As you know, that we have stopped extracting water from the Impofu Dam because it's at a very low level, that we have ever seen in its history. So the work has already started. Our teams are on site every day trying to clear the alien vegetation in an effort to increase the dam levels, the inflow to the rivers, so that whatever little rain we do get, it can actually make a difference into our dams.
And have you seen any difference ever since starting this particular project, maybe in terms of any water being saved ever since you started?
We have seen a difference. We have managed to save from 2.5 megaliters to 5 megaliters ever since we started the project. So we clear 10 hectares per month. As you would know, that it's a very large area that covers these dams and these rivers that flow into our dams. So we have seen some difference in our inflow. So that is why we're really intensifying, because at this stage, it really is a case of just saving every drop and just doing everything we can to save water in our city.
Now, alien vegetation, of course, Mamela, is about bringing, trees and flowers, etc., that are foreign to South African soil. How did these plants and trees find themselves in the Nelson Mandela Bay Municipality to start with?
Okay, it's a historical thing that happened years ago, Maseko. They came from Australia, and they were specifically important to South Africa to assist in the wetlands. And to also help with things like soil erosion. So in the wetlands, that's where you will find them. And currently, we are really taking away the black wattle and the Port Jackson. That is what we are really focusing in our catchment areas currently.
How bad is the situation at the moment? How desperate is it not to find yourself reaching day zero as a municipality?
We cannot stress just how bad the situation is enough, Maseko. We understand that people are a bit fatigued about the drought crisis that we are experiencing in our city. We are going into our 8th year now facing this drought situation. But to come back to your point as to how bad the situation is, as of today, our total dam levels are sitting at 12.44%. And as I already mentioned, we have already stopped extracting water from Impofu Dam, that was our biggest supplier. So the situation is quite bad, but the city is working around with other stakeholders to ensure that at least people will have water. Systems are in place. Should day zero come into effect, the collection points are ready, but we don't want it to get to that point. So that is why we continuously ask people, our residents, our businesses, to really reduce their consumption. Our engineers have painted a picture that says we could run out of water from now if between three months and 5 months. And we really don't want a situation where people will be carrying buckets to these collection points and water tankers. So we're really calling on our residents and our businesses, just everyone, to please reduce the consumption of water that they use. The current restrictions are that each person should use less than 50 liters per person per day in each household. And if we all stick to that limit, we do believe that the water that we have can sustain us longer, further than the July day zero date that has been estimated.
July is not so far away, Mamela. I can imagine how much government is panicking there at this. There were some rains in 7 out of the 9 provinces in South Africa in recent days. The Eastern Cape was mentioned as one of them. Was Nelson Mandela Bay Municipality not given any from Mother Nature, of course?
The South African Weather Service has indicated that we can expect some rainfall this weekend. However, as of today, Masejo, there's no rain just yet. However, there is an estimate, a prediction that we might have 80% chances of rain. Tomorrow also there's a 90% chances of rain, but I haven't seen a drop of rain. Maybe it's coming later. We're still hopeful. We remain hopeful. We have seen in other parts of the province heavy rainfalls, floods, and we wish for that, but it's just not happening.
All right. Well, thank you so much. Mamela Ndamase, she's the spokesperson of the Nelson Mandela Bay Municipality. Day zero looming in July.